All right, I got a mask on, which means I've got a guest with me. We are back from the edge of the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. It is beautiful, and it's back there. The ongoing COVID crisis in this region has highlighted the sharp contrast between the hands-off approach of the state government, how they've been dealing with the virus, and how aggressively Native American communities have fought the spread of the virus. The governor of the state, Kristi Noem, a Republican who has avoided statewide mask mandates, has criticized these checkpoints that have been set up by local tribes in the state in an effort to protect those living on tribal lands from the rampant spread that they've already seen. In an ongoing battle back in May, Noem asked the Trump administration to help intervene in a compromise to allow checkpoints on tribal roads, but not on state and federal roads within the reservations. Now, in June, the Cheyenne River Sioux tribe sued the federal government, alleging that ever since Noem's plea for the White House's help, the Trump administration has abused its power by coercing the tribe to end its COVID-19 response plan, including the checkpoints. Now, that lawsuit continues. The tribe plans to continue in the coming days to the federal government's request, but to dismiss the case. But in the meantime, the tribe's 9 checkpoints remain up. I want to continue this conversation with State Senator Red Dawn Foster of South Dakota, who represents District 27, which is actually not the Cheyenne River Sioux. She is part of the Oglala Sioux and Navajo tribes, but she's part of this reservation here. Same thing happens here. You've got checkpoints here as well. I passed by one yesterday. What's the point of the checkpoints and what's the controversy?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me on here. The point of the checkpoints were to limit on just traffic coming into the reservation that normally wasn't living here. This is a matter of life and death on a reservation, and so we needed to limit the spread and people coming off the reservation and coming into our communities and potentially wiping our whole community out.
And just, I want to make that point because that sounds extreme unless you're a Native American.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of disease coming into your communities and wiping them out is very, very real in your institutional memory.
Yeah, absolutely. We have that historical memory of that happening, wiping out. I mean, it diminished our whole tribes. And then also in the current contemporary, we, as you said, I'm Navajo. So we saw what happened in Navajo Nation coming in and running rampant. I believe they're on a lockdown right now. Yeah. So it was a very strong attempt to limit that spread and to make sure that we were doing everything we can, upholding our sovereignty and protecting our citizens here.
You came here from the reservation, so maybe when you go back, you'll hit the checkpoint.
Yes, yes.
They're not particularly onerous.
No,
There are a couple guys who ask you, they take your car information down, they ask you who you are, how you're feeling, where you're going. The issue is that there are state and federal roads that run through these sovereign nation lands. Yes. And the governor is saying that's interstate commerce. You can't interfere with people who are traversing through the nation. And your people are saying, come on, it's ours. Yes. We need to not be sick.
Yes, it's part of our sovereignty. Our sovereignty supersedes the state, even its existence. So it's just us upholding our sovereignty. And this case has already been settled with Rosebud versus the state. So it is a moot point. We have the right to have these checkpoints. It's in our best interest. It's about maintaining our health and wellness and protecting our people.
Now, the issue is Native Americans make up about 9% of the state's population, 14% of the infections, 15% of the deaths. Why so high?
Why so high? Well, I think that you see the underlying health issues that are here. There's overcrowding. There's multi-generations living in one single home, and then there's a high rate of diabetes. So I think it's 20% of the households lack running water. So that predisposes us to having a harder time with COVID. So 14% of the population, we just buried 3 elders that were fluent language speakers last week. So that's huge.
That's your culture, that's your oral history,
yes,
that's your institutional memory. Mm-hmm. You also have a situation here where you said houses that don't have running water, hard to get cell signal. High-speed internet, broadband. So if we're fixing things because of coronavirus, which we're going to have to, I think we've learned that there's a lot of stuff broken. There's a lot of people working for too little money, a lot of kids who don't have broadband at home to be able to learn at home. You'd like this fixed better than it was before coronavirus.
Absolutely. We lack basic infrastructure in order to have the housing, the proper housing, the water infrastructure, and then the Wi-Fi, just having basic access. It really is a utility. It's not about a luxury anymore, and our kids are falling behind without that basic service of having access to Wi-Fi.
Red Dawn Foster, thank you for being here. Red Dawn Foster is a state senator from South Dakota. We will continue to wish you the best, and thank you for the work that you're doing trying to keep this community safe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.